Question number 5 is still about competitive firms. By working on this question, we will get a deeper understanding about the relationship among total costs, average variable cost, marginal cost, total revenue, and profit. This question is about the silk tie industry. So the table above is describing the competitive market for silk tie. If the market price is $19, how many ties does it produce in order to maximize the profit? And at what price should the firm shut down? The most efficient way is trying to create a table, which you already see in other questions. That table will reflect the relationship between the output and in order to efficiently to answer this question, it's better to create a table as what you seen before, showing the relationship among output, cost, and revenue profit. So let's start to create our own table. First, let's label the first column as output. And the second column is our total cost. And the third column, we try to calculate the average variable cost. And the fourth column, marginal cost. And fifth column is our total revenue. And we know the total revenue minus total cost, and we'll get the profit. So the output on the table we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it totally can produce 10 products. And we know the total cost is also listed on the table, so we just copy it. So when we have 0 output, total cost equals 10, 17, 26, 37, 50, 65, 82, 101, 122, 145, 170. So now we need to calculate the average variable cost. So how can we get the average variable cost? First, we know if we have 0 output and the total cost equal to 10, so the fixed cost equal to 10. So which means when we have 1 output, the average variable cost equal to 17 minus 10 divided by 1, so we got $7. And when we have 2 output and the total cost is 27, so the variable cost equal to, let's add one more column. The variable cost equal to 26 minus 10, 16. And the 37 minus 10, 27. 50 minus 10 equals 40. 65 minus 10, 55. 82 minus 10, 72. 101 minus 10, 91. 122 minus 10, and 101 and 12. 145 minus 10, 135. 170 minus 10, you got 160. And so we can calculate the average average variable cost. We use 16 minus 2, we got $2. 27 minus 3, we got $9. And 40 minus 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And the last one you use 160 minus divided by 10, and you got 16. How about marginal cost? So the marginal cost is trying to consider if we increase one more output, how the total cost will change. So at the beginning we have no output, the total cost is 10. When we increase one output, and we get the total cost is 17. So the marginal cost is 7, and we increase one more, the cost change from 17 to 26. 26 minus 17, and we will get 9. 11. So we use the same method to calculate the rest of the marginal cost. 11, and 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25. How about the total revenue? Since we know in the question we mentioned the market price is $19, so the revenue equal to the price times the quantity. So the price never change, it is 19. So the quantity will increase from 0 to 10. So we just use the 19 times 1. We got the first entry here. So here is 0 because we have 0 output. And so now 19, 38, 57, 76, 95, 114, 133, and 152, 171, and the last one 190. So the last column is for the profit. The profit equal to the total cost minus the total revenue minus the total cost. So we will have 0 minus 10, we got negative 10. 19 minus 17, we got 2. And we'll do the same calculation for the rest of the profits. And we got 12, 20, 26. The last one is 20. So now we create our own table. Now we can go back to look at the question to answer the question. So it asks how many times does it produce in order to maximize the profit. So to maximize the profit, we know the price equal to the marginal cost equal to the marginal revenue. So here we have the information for price and the marginal cost. So we just find the output corresponding to the situation when the marginal cost equal to $19. So we check the column named by the marginal cost. So we do find that there is one cell is 19. So corresponding to the 19, we found that the output is 7. So the first part of this question, how many times? So that is 7 times. When the firm produce 7 times, they can maximize their profit. The second part of the question is asked, at what price should the firm shut down? So in the textbook, we know that the shutdown point is the price equal to the minimum average variable cost. So if the price equal to minimum average variable cost, we need to find when we have the minimum average variable cost. So if you look at this column, the average variable cost, and we can find the minimum average variable cost is $7. So if the price equal to 7, the firm will decide to shut down.